This one won't be uploaded as quick as I usually do, but yeah. So YouTube, you might be getting this, you might not be. Streaming this live. This is the Metaphor ReFantazio Prologue demo. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. Yes, we're gonna proceed with English text. I'm not gonna try and translate any of the other languages that I use. You know what? Let's do it in English just for giggles, because they've actually done pretty good stuff, and we're gonna do the network connection because why not? Indeed, you are, Ozza. Indeed, you are. Leave the default because I never mess with that. Game use an autosave feature. Cool. Okay, we can't freely distribute it. Okay. Rare fiction, names, characters, based in businesses, places, events, incidents are either product of the author's imagination or is a fictitious manner, blah, 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 blah. Seizure warning. Yeah, so I'm doing okay. A little tired still. Studio Zero, these are the ones that did, primarily they're the ones that did, Catherine.
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar!
Having some caffeine for the day. Got my cat velcroed to my leg.
A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same.
I don't want to die.
Your kingdom will perish alongside you.
I stab at thee.
By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence.
Who could do this? Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet,
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity?
This homeboy.
Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
It shall be me! Because I killed them all. Inevitably.
Here begins the demo prologue of Metaphor ReFantazio. What we have to offer you is but a taste of the story from its beginning. But through it, your experience will mirror the full version. Should you wish it, you may carry over your save data to the full version. We thank you for expressing your curiosity about our tale of fantasy.
So as I understand it, this is basically from the Persona team, or the people that have been working with the Persona team, but doing kind of a fantasy setting. I do have this pre-ordered. So I would have the full game. But this is going to tell me whether or not I'm going to bother.
Who's there? I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight. Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest?
Sure, why not?
Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. The one who meets my eyes across a strange threshold.
So... Your name is indeed New Asia. We'll name your protagonist later. Cool.
Ah, a most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours.
I mean, yes.
It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question. Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
Not always.
More than wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds.
Luna, I know you're suffering, and it sucks. Luna, Codelex 13, is stuck in Florida dealing with the repercussions of a hurricane. So,
this must be what you believe. I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself. So, let this tale begin.
We're gonna do this on normal. Hopefully Luna does get power later.
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead? Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
They're bandits!
Oh, that's a cool car.
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
An igniter? How'd they get rid of those?
Dun, dun, dun.
Next one. Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knifes. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy. Hold it! Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! Let's try to get stuck like us!
Oh look, I've been impaled!
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
Boom, boom, boom.
Ugh, this place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Louis saving us? Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached?
Mostly.
Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
What mission?
Come on, this is no time for jokes.
Oh, amnesia.
You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back.
Tradia Desert.
Think we'll make it?
You don't look hurt, though. So that's good news. You can move, right? I'm thinking we should find a place where you can see the whole area. Use the L stick to move, hold R2 while moving to dash, press circle to dodge enemy attacks. Some actions you can perform and their corresponding controls are displayed at the bottom of the screen. Use the minimap to see which way to go. You can view tutorials you've seen before in the minimap in the main menu by pressing the hamburger button.
Let's go. Stop!
Wait, I'm sensing something close. Don't move.
Watch out!
Yeah, those are look especially dangerous, so watch out. Don't think they've noticed us yet, though. Press L2 to use face sight. This will be able to let you see what Glacier senses in the environment. When you see an enemy you've never confronted before, it will show up as unknown. Prepare as best you can.
Okay. Yikes. I think we're in a little over our heads. Watch your health. It's not good. Please, wake up!
And dead. Fantasy is dead.
O champion against fear, rise and face anxiety.
You have died.
Okay. Watch out! No. Looks like they found us. Look!
I don't know. That's what happens when I die, apparently. It's got an autosave feature.
Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Refresh my memory.
Right. What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives? First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road.
Okay.
You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least.
Good to know.
I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
It's the same studio. It's as though music is playing directly in my mind. The effect of Valencia's music is inspired. Magic.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier. Look! Over there!
That's a road, isn't it? What a relief. Grand Triad is already in sight.
Let's go.
Almost there. Let's keep moving. Try to stay out of sight.
Got a sec? They look pretty tough. Careful now. I don't like this. Great find. Keep it. Yikes. I think we're in a little over our heads. Hurry!
Uh-oh, this is bad.
Not good! Run for it!
That's no bueno.
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
Oh, great seeker, bearer of fantasy, empowered. Hear my wish and come forth from thy epoch of glory and something. Da, 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 da.
Whoa, just look!
Whoa.
Pretty city.
Get on with it, then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead!
Yeah!
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you. Oh,
careful!
Hurry!
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid!
Yeah, the fairy looking at the
tourists
larger sized jewelry.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only elder here, in the whole city even. The capital's incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Plamars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means a dopey Elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Shh, careful who hears you say that.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them.
No good.
The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
Would not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
Well, that's a problem.
The king dead, his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best, the saint, could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt His Highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice.
Okay.
For the man who cursed His Highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Interesting. Now we know what our mission was.
Hey, are you listening? Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers.
Let's do it.
So?
Do you know where we're going? Feel free to admit that you're lost and ask me for advice. Press R1 to open the local map. If you're unsure what to do, press triangle. Glician always has a good idea, or so she thinks. Press up in safe areas like towns to save your progress.
Whatever will I do?
All right then.
Let's go see.
No time for detours right now. If you're lost, check the map. Go straight down the main street and you should find the recruitment center.
Whatever will I do?
Ugh, come off it.
Ah, it's an Elder. Why is one of your kind here on the Grand Triad? What's wrong with me being here? Nothing obvious. Just made it clear the Elder will devilish magic that defies the teachings of sanctism. Devilish magic, she says. If you were so magical, how would you have so hard in life? You'd have it so hard in life. It's aggravating. Well, let's not call this.
All right then.
Whatever will I do?
You have to believe me. I saw it with my own two eyes. A monster was attacking a town. Nah, if that were true, the army would have already been dispatched. Enough with your Jaff stories.
That's terribly unfair.
Probably just got spooked by a wild dog and mistook it for a monster. Normal man would have just moved on. Yet here you are, harping on about it.
Idiot peasant.
All right then.
Elden rubbish.
Oh.
Seriously, a tavern? Let's not put food before the mission. You can always come back later.
All right then.
Hey, mister. The king!
Oh God, grant me guidance. Look at that. The new model's out now.
Hmm?
I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
Okay.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
What's a magic igniter?
What's a magic igniter?
See? There's a couple in the window. Like an instrument plays a tune, an igniter casts magic. Pretty hard to come by out in the countryside. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
I mean, of course.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an Elden child. Are you new to our fair city? Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies.
Okay.
But I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter? Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
How much?
How much is it?
You're not really going to fall for that, are you? How would you even know what the royal scepter looks like to begin with? You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. World-shattering power. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Well, there you go.
Now he's dead. With no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
We'll keep
I'll keep that in mind.
A word of caution, then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Oh, lady.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
Okay.
Let's head there.
This place.
So this shop sells igniters. Well, those sure would come in handy. Glad we can't afford it.
All right then. All right then. All right then.
I'm assuming the church.
Whoa.
It's a beautiful church. But now's not a great time to pray.
Close your eye. Oh, close your eye. Leave it out, mate.
Grand Triad, Regolith, Grand Descent, Grand Cathedral.
Hmm.
I was hoping we'd blend in with the crowd and no one would notice you're an Elda. But the people here have sharper eyes than I thought. We don't want to draw attention, but hiding your tribe is only going to make it worse. People may insult you, but do your best to stand tall.
All right.
Easier said than done, I'm sure. But it's for the sake of the mission. And on that note, the recruitment center we're looking for should be just ahead.
All right then.
What are you playing at?
You there?
Young man, might I interest in our shop wares? This is no ordinary Mustaria shop.
Hey, sorry.
Oh, we're actually in the middle of something. We've got something to do with the recruitment center. Recruitment center? Lost. It's the large building on the street to the left. Stop by when you have time.
Bye-bye now.
I do business here all the time. So if you're in the area, do stop by.
I'm out of ideas.
Dear me.
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead.
Okay.
Okay, you got this.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you?
Looks like a fat windbag to me.
Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
You look a little,
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up.
Okay.
An elder? I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those.
Oh, good.
So, what brings you to enlist?
I want to fight for real change.
Lofty words for a gutter rat with an empty coin purse, no? So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
You got a sharp mind.
I've got a sharp mind.
Yes, you and every unschooled troglodyte. Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
His name is, so the Tipper guy's name is Raven Wish. Yes.
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment.
But I wanna.
You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to.
Okay. Windbag. What a long line. Guess we got no choice but to wait our turn.
Whatever.
So young. Are you enlisting too? Well, not much choice if you don't have money or a job. He makes the world go round, as it were. You want a magic igniter? Join the queue. And he's only gonna get you chewed out. Whoa. You're enlisting as well. That starts behind me. So something you need to do. Really, Noble? I think you overheard my interview. Yes, guilty as charged. I am a noble. Butcher the countryside, son of a lord. My family is of no real consequence.
Well...
Well, let's just say I have my own circumstances. I'm volunteering to fight in order to protect the kingdom. Foolish or not. They said tribe doesn't matter in the army, but they'll probably put me up front like some meat shield. Not that I can find better work. Sir Count Louis. His armor's built on merit. Assuming a parapet stands a chance.
Oi there!
What's the world coming to?
Lost it. Came here to enlist because I heard them make quick reeve here. But they really make you work alongside creepy elder. Parapets I can deal with, but elder's right ominous. Where'd you hear that? God's own scriptures, that's right. Guess you can't expect an elder to snow shite. Let him say what he wants. I think someone like him would just be a waste of energy.
Oi there!
Let's hurry.
That wasn't much of it. We gotta get a line and start expect something.
Oh.
No one ever followed. I really thought you'd come. Oh yeah. Join the queue. Okay.
I heard they get sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What do they call them? Something like, human...
Next! Another Clamar. Wait. No. You don't look like the others.
No.
Surely not. An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Wasted good gear. It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
Brute force. Crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Rousant strength?
Oh, God.
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
Thanks.
Thanks. You didn't have to do that.
Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter.
Cinder igniter.
These days, most come with their own magma crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
Okay. The thing around his neck's apparently a magic igniter. The captain I spoke with earlier had one too. It must take many different forms. Like I saw on the main street.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
Royal Capital Vicinity Map. Nice.
Wow, that's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Klinger. And as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command.
Funny. You don't look like you'd be wearing a dress trying to get out of the military. It's a reference to the old TV show MASH.
I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards.
Okay, Klinger.
Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Okay, Captain.
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword.
Okay.
He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him.
Good.
Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow. Hey. You awake?
Yeah, I'm awake.
Sorry to bug you. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
It's just how it is.
That's just how it is.
Well, I don't think that should be how it is.
I agree, but...
Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but still. The prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
Sure, I guess.
I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks.
The book is as big as you are.
It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories.
It looks a lot like our society.
Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination.
Doesn't seem like our world.
Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. Whoa. You see, no magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world.
It's usually the way it is.
Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own? Well, guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
Sorry. Sure, we'll save. Yep.
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me.
That's no good. This is a prince, but not the one that we've been dealing with.
I won't give up either.
They got killed.
Trust me.
Huh. Rolling, 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 keep them doggies rolling rawhide.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
Let's see.
I wonder how far we've come. Let's find our destination, the northern border fort. You can view information about your surroundings in the world map. Using the left stick to highlight a location you want to learn about and press cross.
Let's see. Let's see. Let's see here.
Was it planned to camp out here tonight? Let's just past it.
This place here. Hold on.
Let's see here.
What do you want before we go back?
That's where you want to go.
That's the army campsite. We spent last night there.
This place.
Hey, don't forget.
Northern border fort. This is where our contact should be, so hopefully we can find him quickly.
Okay then.
can do now is rest. Have a big day tomorrow.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination. The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time.
Okay.
Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
It's interesting. It tells the tale of a world with no Maglards. A peaceful one.
Not really ours, but, you know.
A world with no Maglar arts would be better, would it? I admit, I'm intrigued. So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Shut up, Wit.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
Is it a fight you want?
If it's a fight you want, draw your blade.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. You've got guts for a lesser tribesman. Well, Clemar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia.
Ah.
You are?
That's my name.
It's just his name.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
By the skin of my teeth! Now, where was I? Right, as for you, fresh meat.
Someone, help!
Is that a soldier? Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen, stay on guard. It's too...
He's unconscious.
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wounds.
You
Sure.
want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause? The Guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear, fight with pride, and we'll all have medals this time tomorrow!
Ah! Typical officer. Cares more about,
He's
medals and
right.
recognition.
We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's go!
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward, to the fort then.
Yep.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this.
No big shock there.
It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a... fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
She's with me.
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
That's true.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die.
Okay.
I'm
Stroll, a brave fighter trying to conceal his nobility, has become your ally.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out. Okay?
Well, there's unexpected turn of events, but don't lose center of mission, okay? I know.
Here we go.
Be careful, our contact should be inside. We just have to find it. You're running with such purpose. What was that what you're talking about? You said something about your ally?
Actually...
Oh, it's nothing. I was just worried about the soldiers inside.
I see.
Well, whatever the case, the situation concerns me too. Let's go inside.
This is...
Venture Buconius, under there, the throne of King Conjurate. His fifth. More than 10 years ago, a mysterious attack in the royal palace left him afflicted with deadly curse. There's no control of the body, and although he bravely endured treatment, his recovery is interrupted several years later. When he and his closest aides suddenly vanished from the castle without a trace, the king exhausted all possible means to find him, was ultimately unsuccessful. He was formally declared deceased 3 years ago, and a royal funeral was held in his honor. Paris tribe, you know, beastal ears and a tail, and many variations of their hair and skin colors, including cold-colored skin, not seen in other tribes. They're physically adept, often honest with their emotions, giving them a reputation for hedonism. For better or worse, they are drawn to parties and festivities. Whilst happy-go-lucky charm is often their credit, it's also seen as recklessness. Croissant are elves. Clamar are satyrs, I'd call them. Ninth tribe, distinct from the commonly known 8 tribes, condemned to a Sanctus Church for inheriting dangerous magic heretical to the teaching of the church. Their population is so small that to even see one in public is rare, and they face greater discrimination than any other tribe. In fact, many outside their main cities don't believe that they exist. Henry cares with him. It's a memoir-style novel depicting a country with neither magic nor notion of tribes, where people are not discriminated by birth. Quite literally a fantasy world. This designated forbidden text by the Sanctus Church 10 years prior, and most copies thought to have been burned. Making it hard to come by in present day. It's a well-bound book. It would be unusual for a commoner to own. Religion and oof. Well, that's your problem.
There it is. That's a human.
That doesn't look like a human.
Stand your ground! Charging! Pursue!
We have to help the survivors. Damn it.
Damn, this is horrific. So many dead. Yes, I hope you're safe.
Hurry!
There's no time to waste. If we look, we may find some that still draw breath. No, none of them are breathing. Too late. But there might be others. Let's keep searching.
This is bad.
Get back. We've got company.
What?
Tell you what, this one. Similar to the monster from earlier. Smaller. Is that a human too? Looks like we're gonna have to fight it. Wait, if it's a human, do we even stand a chance? All the more reason we can't let it be. Trust me, I have some history with them.
What do you think?
Besides, our only hope now would be join forces and strike as one. You agree? I agree. Gotta stick with you what's about to. With you here, we might be able to get through this.
Got it?
Look, we don't stand a chance to get that thing if we attack it separately. We can only fight if we work together. We can only fight it if we work out a plan together.
Take care of it, please.
Understand, of us working as one. I'll trust your judgment on the timing of the attack. Press triangle engages squad battle alongside your allies. Press triangle any time, but if you use square attacks to stun enemies first, you'll start the battle with an advantage. Stay on the offensive, continuously attack with square to complete the enemy's break gauge that appears next to them and to stun them.
Things will be fine.
Okay,
let's get this on. We'll win this.
Squad battles with stunned enemies. When engaging squad battle against a stunned enemy, one party member will perform an advantageous initial attack. In addition, enemies will remain stunned at the start of battle. Be sure to take advantage of this. Squad battles, press square to attack with your equipped weapon. Press triangle to use skills, which consume MP. In action, expend one turn icon. Seen at the top of the screen. All turn icons are consumed. The opponent's round begins. Okay.
I won't hold back. Burn! You're here.
Burn to us!
Killed it. Unscathed triumph.
I think that's all right!
We pulled through somehow. We're alive. And that's all I could ask. Let's press forward while we still can.
Come on! All right, let's give them a fight. Let's take them all out.
We make the first move.
You.
Let's go. Fire! Stay sharp. It's on. Okay.
Burn to us!
Let's get triumph. So we get bonus XP, mag, and money. And we leveled up.
Not bad at all.
Level up. Stats increased. So we got increased magic because we pulled it too early. Mission weight, hit evasion, escape success, damage to enemies. Let's do...
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Be careful.
How's that? We have the edge.
Let's settle this quick.
Unscathed truck.
Easier than expected.
We get bonus XP.
Okay, let's give this all we've got. Still up?
The power of fire!
Unscathed
Chose
truck.
the wrong opponent.
We made.
Okay.
That could come in handy. Pocket it.
There's slots. Okay.
Great find. Keep it.
Randomly destructive.
Wait.
Hold on.
Be careful.
This boss is cookie nasty.
Hey.
We have a deal with a surprise. We can catch it off guard. We're straight down, right? Managed successfully attack an enemy without being seen, using square. The chance to air break gauge will deplete for once in this.
Okay.
Come on! This battle's ours. Give it my all. Let's go. I won't hold back. Burn! A tough one.
Burn to us!
Pop! Pop, pop!
I think I'm getting used to this.
Peanut butter, butter, pop.
That was the last of them.
Nice. Yeah, we'll find a use for that.
Look, let's push through. Let's give him a fight. And we'll win this.
Ragged fur, some extra XP and stuff.
Looks like we're safe for now. Oh.
He's still breathing, but he's badly wounded. Bloody touch me. I'm in a bad enough spot without you making it worse. The monster showed up. It was your fault, wasn't it? Bad luck follows you people. Of course it's how it is. Damn it! Damn it all that bloody hell.
Run.
You're so young. Fresh recruit. Get away from here now. The thing's up ahead.
No.
Still more soldiers left alive, right? You can't run away. Leave them be. You're too late. We can't. Just run away. Stay away from that thing.
Hey.
Damn it!
Damn Elder. And his folks cursed. You're why that horror attacked.
Hey.
Calm down. It's not his fault. It's not his fault. You must know that, surely. Everyone's dead. They all had families. Help me, Elder. I don't care anymore. I don't want to die.
Damn it.
Hold on.
Wait.
You
You're searching for someone?
That's right. I get it now.
Not as much. That makes sense. Why hide this from me? I trust you out for good reason. Well, to tell you the truth.
What?
Right. That the human from earlier?
Was that?
It sounded like he came to the top of the tower. Maybe there are still soldiers fighting in there.
Hurry!
We'll hand her a postman legislator. Rescuing our survivors takes precedence on top of it. To the top of the tower!
Let's hurry.
Come up here first.
If you see a use for it, I say take it with you.
This is our chance! Forward!
Let's settle this quick!
Do some melee, because there's no sense.
Wish every fight was that
Spell
easy, eh?
points, we don't have to.
Not bad. I feel stronger.
Leveled up. Up. That's the direction. Using it.
Our usual tactics should work. Let's go. Fire! Still here?
Burn to us!
You are actually gonna get hit. No one's scared this time.
Finish them off and work it up.
The power of fire!
Let's hurry on. Looks like we're safe for now.
If you see a use for it, I say take it with.
15 HP to one ally. 100 HP, revive from KO. Stuff to sell. I do like on the minimap that it shows you like the stuff that you can.
There shouldn't be anything we can't handle. We'll be okay.
Okay, let's give this all we got.
Settle this quick. Burn to us. They die hard.
I don't want to burn all the my MP that I got. Unscathed
Easier
strike.
than expected. That'll do it.
Boing.
Come on! Good one! Let's give him a fight! And we'll win this! A tough one!
They chose the
Scathed
wrong
strike.
opponent. Careful! We've got company!
Let's push through! This is our chance!
I'll give it my way!
Through here?
Even easier than expected.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Come on! Okay, let's give this all we got. I won't hold back! Burn! There's one left! That's the
Him.
sort of power!
He gets popped.
They chose the wrong opponent.
Alright, how's that? Alright! This battle's out. Let's take them all out! A tough one!
As we destroy a tooth.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
That was the last of them.
Okay, so this is what the room that we could see earlier that we couldn't get to. If it's just up ahead, might I have a moment? I'm honest, I have my doubts there could be survivors. Facing that monster together may not even save anyone at this point. But I'm gonna do it anyway. It's a noble thing to do. Isn't that just throwing your life away? Why do this if it's possibly for nothing? Look, if there's a chance that there's even one survivor, then I'll not be the noble who runs away. Not this time. I could never live with myself. This time?
Hey.
And you plan to forge ahead despite the risk. I take it you refuse to die until you've found whatever it is you're searching for. No turning back.
Leave it to me.
There's no way I'm running from this now. I see.
I'm heading out.
Well then, lend me your strength.
What do you think?
This feeling, I knew it. The humor from earlier is up there. What should we do? Let's
Yep.
go. Trying not to do anything rash. Okay, here we go. Boss fight.
Damn, such tremendous power.
It's horrible! I can't believe what I'm seeing!
We can't let it get away with this! We have to hold it off somehow.
Harold!
Damned humans. It was all because of them.
We'll just have to make it work.
No, the mission depends on our survival.
I won't hold back! Burn!
Vile monster. You're mine! Burn to ash!
What's going on? It didn't even even flinch!
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this! The power of fire! How is it this strong?
What more can I do? Prisoned by my best friend. I need to save him. He can't die in a place like this. And yet...
I'll distract it. You two, run!
But...
Above all else, I am a noble. And a noble defends his people, no matter the cost.
I mean...
Farewell. If you would repay me, then live. This is it.
What? No! Please, say something!
Stroll! Don't be a fool. Just run before it...
Oh, fate-saddled child. Oh, anguished traveler. Thy fate is crown-twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it.
So
Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
Persona. Oh, that looked painful. Well then.
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back!
Scour!
Wind magic.
That did the trick!
My own power doesn't even compare. What's more, it can use magic despite its lack of an it can use magic despite its lack of an igniter.
Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead! Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Certain enemies are weak to certain affinities. After you've hit one with a weakness, the word weak will be displayed. Hitting the opponent's weakness or scoring a critical hit against them will only decrease the turn icon by half.
Looks like it mainly attacks with the head wings and blade feet. We can target those. That's it! Stay on it! Nice dodge! Not like they could get you with that!
Vitus power. Wind!
You hit their weakness!
I will fight with pride. Come forth, royal soul. Scour! Come on!
Done! We've got to hit the other spots too! Wait, what? It's healing?
Gotcha.
It's eating its own fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast enough! It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what we do! Ick! I can't believe it's eating from its own body! Can you knock those apples off?
Seeker! Wind!
Knock off its apples.
We don't take out those apple things? You know, maybe there's something I can do. Hey, can you let me handle this?
Sure. I'm going to knock down apples to keep the foe from healing. Yes.
Understood. Leave it to me. Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there.
Let's go! Scour!
You hit their weakness.
The freedom. Wind! Alright, how's that? I won't hold back! Scour! Seeker! Wind!
We're almost getting there. Not exactly a quick fight.
Seeker! Scour! Still here?
You have one turn marker per character that you got, looks like.
Nice dodge. Not like they could get you with that.
Seeker! Wind!
Die. Shine! Corello's apple. Corello's apple.
Okay,
Ah, so
I'll strive for greater heights.
okay, so I can gain a point of agility. Bump luck, because why not?
True power is born of the heart, a wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue.
Okay.
What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity.
Good
If
to know.
thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
Okay.
What was that voice? And you! What was that power you used? You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy! Look, that Stroll guy is still alive!
Let's go help him.
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
That voice... Grius! Oh, thank goodness you're alive!
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside, the one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry it. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about. The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Okay.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission.
Oh, goody.
Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
Through the mirror lies the prince, deep in slumber in the hidden village.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, they're just gonna crown a new king.
It's probably gonna be Luis. Who's Luis?
Who's Luis?
Is that a real question? About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of Magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general, the youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
Pum pum pum!
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands.
Of course.
And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, then this isn't going to be easy.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
Dude, chill out.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not...
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him. Especially if he's volunteering.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
Mmm.
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
We have to.
Save the prince from death's curse. Save the prince from his curse and defeat Louis Goulburn, treasonous fiend who not only attacked the prince, but murdered the king. Deadline unknown, rank 7 stars.
Luis will also be at the royal funeral. If we are not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route.
Okay.
We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light. I'm counting on you.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
Yeah, okay.
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
Good to know.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found in those monsters. Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
I want to hear about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best bet.
Good to know.
Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favor behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays savior. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him.
And if you use your one of your eye, take a couple of seconds. I believe, if I'm correct, there's a ad running right now. Or it's been running and I just didn't notice. You know, I'm just going to continue. Because I think everybody who's watching is a sub.
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
Okay. The fire should keep the really dangerous stuff away, I hope. Never in my life have I witnessed anything like that power that you used. Tell me, is it some sort of magic? No, I suppose it couldn't be. Not with the igniters we were supplied with, at least. Yours is broken and commotion besides. Incredible. If only I'd had that kind of power back then. Apologies. I was just thinking aloud. Today's been a trying day for both of us, so let's get some rest. I'm gonna sit here for a little bit. Just ordered some food. Gonna be just a minute. For those of you who watch it on YouTube, just got an ad break running on Twitch right now, so just kind of still chilling out here while that goes. Fisher says hi to everybody. I just ordered some food. Since they've got the big Cheez-Its back at Taco Bell, at least here. Okay, we should be back. Apologies, I'm just thinking out loud. Been trying a day for both of us. You've done a fine job delivering the message, lad. Finally time for us to act for His Highness. You want to ask about that power, don't you?
Huh?
Question of my own. You seem to know a great deal about the royal family. Before you infiltrated the army, who were you?
Indeed.
Nothing but a mercenary. And yet, His Majesty gave me the honor of being His Highness and the Prince's tutor in swordplay. The night of the attack, I was there.
I see.
Truly, that's incredible.
Got it?
Okay. And then I'm actually going to come back to this tomorrow. I'm in the mood for some Dead by Daylight. So that. I'll come back to this probably a little before the stream tomorrow, maybe. But figure that out. I'm having fun with this. We'll continue with it. For YouTube, catch more of this later. For those of you on Twitch, see you in a couple minutes.